I've seen the future.
Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid and welcome to this week's Oracle card guidance and lesson. And this is the week of October the 23rd. Wow, did the year ever go by so fast? And where I live in the world, it feels like summer. It's very strange. Anyway, I love to mix my decks and I love to show you what it's like to get a message from one of my decks and then to choose another deck to see what it has to say about the same subject. So I'm dying to hear what you think. If you do the same thing and maybe you go to my website at the end of this and check out more than one Oracle deck and see how the story in motion actually shows up for you and then what actually happens. Okay, so this week the first card is from Wisdom of the Oracle, and this is called an anchor card, and that means that that's kind of our main theme for this week. And it's tick-tock, and that means that there's no shortage of time. That if you feel like your clock is ticking and you want to make things go faster than they need to go, it's saying to you there's no need for that because what you are co-creating, what the things that you intend are going to happen in divine appropriate timing anyway. So why push it? Stay in 24 hours and don't worry about how long something will take. Now the next card is really interesting because it tells us a little bit more about that, and it's building blocks. Building blocks is all about a firm foundation. So what I would say then looking at that is it does take time to build a solid foundation. So whatever it is that you're looking to create in your life or you're intending to make true for you in the universe, you know, you might want a better relationship, you might want to become somebody who lives a different life than you live. That takes time and you need a solid foundation for that. And so this is saying there is no rush. You really want to make sure that you are standing on solid ground because that's the place, that's the jumping off point that you want to step into your new life from. Now the cool thing is that if you are focused and organized, because that's what this means, it means focus, like stay out of the time in the future, your ambition for the future, or worrying about the past, staying in the moment. Being organized, which is building blocks, focus and organized, then all of a sudden, bam, you have an opportunity to take a risk. Why? Because you're standing on solid ground and you have some more bounce in your step. So you have more available, more you available to yourself to take a risk and explore something different. So Come to the Edge is saying to you that if you want the kind of life that is more authentic for you, more inspired, and more along the lines of who you really are, because a lot of people are starting to drop their conditioning or at least address the parts of themselves that they feel are not really in alignment with who they really are. At least if you're watching this video, likely you're in my tribe, and that's what we talk about all the time. So then it says you can take a risk to do something that's a little more unconventional, a little bit more nonconformist, a little bit more true to you and less true to your conditioned environment. So this tells us that, being really clear about, and organized about the things that you really desire, making sure your environment is decluttered, keeping yourself clean, clear, I always like to say, and ready, and always looking for those loose stones in the foundation of your world, making sure that you are solid. What do you really believe? What's true for you and why? Understanding your motives. All of these kind of things should be coming up for you this week because it is time to take a risk and shine your light. Make it brighter. So what does Wisdom of Avalon have to say about this? So I chose one card from the Wisdom of Avalon as our conclusion card. And I love this because it's the serpent. It's all about knowledge and healing. This is about wisdom. Well, if we are on solid footing and if we really know who we are and if we're really willing to take the risk and stand up for what we believe in and be that person that we feel proud of with dignity and grace, then guess what? We can bring more healing to the world because we know ourselves. One of the things that I teach in Oracle School is about the inscription at the top of the temple at Delphi, that famous ancient temple, which for 1400 years served as the oracle of the entire culture. And it says, know thyself. And so this is really what this is about this week, is really getting to know you, falling in love with you no matter what, finding the real you underneath the you that you have created so that you would please other people. And so as a result, you shine brighter, then you heal yourself, and then you, as a result, by just modeling this to the world, you get to heal the world too. So, what a great reading for this week. Now, my newest deck, yippee, Postcards from Spirit, right here, by me. is out. So excited. You can get it on any bookseller now. And they're very different. So I really want you to understand about these cards. These are not meant to be used when you do readings with other people like the way you can do with my decks. They are really about you personally getting a message from Spirit on a daily basis where you pick one card, a beautiful message from the other side where if you can imagine all your guides and angels and loved ones sit around a kitchen table and write you a postcard. And the stamp is 2 cents from heaven. And for all of us this week, here's what they all have to say to us. I'm going to read it. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath, fill yourself up with gratitude, and tune into the vibration of well-being. That's that last card, the serpent. It's all about well-being and healing. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more. We promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on this journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Oh, I love that. That is so great, because it's true. Don't we all find ourselves relentlessly being ambitious for something in the future, chasing after things, and we forget to smell the roses along the way? And I think that's also what TikTok and building blocks and Come to the Edge is all about too. It's slowing down. Staying in 24 hours, being present to anything that comes up, making sure we have solid foundations in our faith. Yeah, being tenacious, absolutely. Hold on to your gratitude because healing is something and well-being is the law. And when it comes to a postcard from Spirit that tells us that we're loved, I think I'll take that. Take care, I'll see you next week. Don't forget, postcards from Spirit, so cool. And if you like this video, well, share this with all your friends. I know you have lots of friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you'll see them come out every week. See you next week.
I've seen the future. It's beautiful.